tarot for the week of October 28th, 2024. Hello, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm still doing the $20 email reading, so if you have a question, love, career, whatever question you want to know, $20 general to see what's coming up for November, December, and January. You could check it out as well on my homepage. I have a bunch of links to that. Also, tomorrow I'll be going on the live and doing live reading sessions. So at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for $40. So if you want to check that out, ask me any question you want. $40. And also my membership page, I have all these opportunities to get a reading with me. So check it out. Wednesday the 30th, I'll be on that to do the general based on the tarot cards for the individual person. So check that out. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and keep me busy with those readings. And thank you for everyone who has. So on the 28th, Vesta moves into the second house of money, and Sedina is in your 10th house till 2068. You're committed to your values. You're also able to focus on providing comfort for yourself and others. You can be tenacious in the pursuit of your possessions at this time because you have a stellium in your second house of money. But this could also be a great time for business picking up this week, or because you have a lot of planets in Scorpio now, we could start to get busy with this energy. You could find yourself being more out and about, or this could be business picking up, or this could be getting more hours at work. I feel like for some of you this week, you're reevaluating your relationships and wondering if the people in your life that you have around you are worth your time. This could also be with friends, lovers, siblings, or even your own adult children. I feel like you're looking for more satisfying situations with your relationships. For some of you, you could be reevaluating your relationships. For some of you, you could be wondering if you should let new people into your life at this time, okay, because they seem interesting to you or you seem to connect. On the 29th, you have a family reunion to attend, or the focus may be on communications with relatives. You may have a lot of important errands to run around town. You have a great need to communicate, and often about yourself and your own interest. You can share your creativity at this time. A great time for those of you in media and social media. There's going to be lots of communications going on at this time, or you just feel more the need to connect and communicate and reach out to people. You have a lot of nervous energy on this day as well, because it might be a busy day, not the time to drink, to caffeinate yourself, because you might find yourself getting the shakes on this day. Also, this is going to be a busy day on the 29th. You may initiate new mental projects or spend time forming plans, and your thoughts are clear and logical. You may lose a lot of your friends during this time, as many of them will move on. It is often a lonely time period for some of you here. You may experience the threat of loss to a situation for some of you, okay, that you're desperately trying to hold on to, your South Node and North Node energy with the 2nd and 8th house. So your sense of security could be lost on certain things. Oftentimes, what you're holding on to is your resistance to change, which is more necessary now. This is not the best time to strike out in a new direction, as you need to address and question the foundation you already have in place. And wanting something new in your life may be just another way to ignore what's happening in your present circumstances. You may lose a big client that you depended on for your income, or experience a loss of property. Overwhelming pressures may force you out of your job or demand you to relocate away from your support system. It may be appropriate to fight the pressures you feel, but it is often best to let go rather than to fight, especially if these obstacles are essentially out of your control. Disorienting and confusing as the process may be, you won't lose what you truly need, and to struggle to rebuild your situation is where you benefit. You'll discover that you're much more secure than you thought, and find more self-sufficiency and inner confidence. You'll rebuild these areas with firmer foundations, which will give you more opportunity to advance in the next cycle. On the 30th, communications with neighbors and relatives become more important. This could be a time where you could be telling people what to do. I feel like you may be be at a good place when it comes to giving advice, but that doesn't mean that other people are ready to take your advice at this time, because they're not ready to change certain areas of their life. Even though you may have expertise advice to give to others, you can expect some fighting, because somebody could be feeling like you're trying to control their situation. You need to cut these you need to cock those damn brains before you shoot that mouth off. You can be fighting with other family members, and you're not getting along with certain people in your life. And you're going to whip out your Scorpio stinger at this time and show it off, because we have a big old stellium in Scorpio at this time. And I feel like you feel things very intensely at this time. But even though you feel things some kind of damn way, you could be passive aggressive with this energy as well. And you know how y'all are when you're passive aggressive. It's like, it's kind of like, damn, okay? So I feel like, you know, people could be with your passive aggressive energy at this time and manner. It can cause problems with others, but I feel like others are going to get the hint. On the 31st, there's a breakup happening at this time. Not the easiest time for marriages for some of you. The rules of your relationships can significantly change. Partnerships of all types tend to go through some kind of strain now. Legal difficulties could be highlighted. For some of you, this is change happening, and change can be really out of your control and unpredictable on the 31st. You may want to pick and choose your battles with other people, especially if you've been relying on other people financially. I feel like for some of you, this could be getting a divorce. Then you have to figure out your new normal with South Node in Libra. There could be sudden changes, unpredictability with relationships. I feel like for some of you, if you're looking for deeper changes, it's a good thing. And everything that happens to us is really freaking temporary, even though it doesn't feel like it. And if we just learn to get back on our feet and put one foot in front of the other and just keep going, I feel like the difficult times like go away a little bit quicker, you know. I feel also with this energy, you need to work on making much more compromises with other people in your life. Make peace, not war, at this time. Okay, so just be aware of that with this energy. Then on the 1st, new moon in Scorpio, 3rd house, busy, busy, busy. I feel like you can find yourself more out and about. You can be more about your social life at this time. This is a good time to have heart-to-heart talks with siblings or relatives or friends who are like family to you. Your mind may be elsewhere. You're running around town with errands. Emphasis on reunion or visiting, reconnecting with people from your past. You're very sentimental at this time, talking about the past to other people as well. I feel for some of you here that other people in your life can be a little bit of a busybody, a bit nosy or gossip, or they're not minding their own business at this time. You may have to take extra measures now to protect your privacy, okay? There may be too many strings attached when it comes to favors. Travel and education can be highlighted. Female relatives may not be especially supportive of you, or you may not be on speaking terms with certain female relatives or friends who are like family to you, okay? I'm available for readings tomorrow, so check that out. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be going on the live to do live readings. So if you would like one, it's $40. You can go to my PayPal donation thing only or Cash App only and pay that way. Also, I am doing the $20 email reading, so if you would like a general November, December, and January to see what's coming up for you with the astrology and the tarot, or I could just do it based on the tarot. Also, you can check out my consultation for other reports and things that I provide on there, okay? And thank you. The first card I come up with is the 7 of Swords. You can be more quiet to yourself. You can be secretive. You're not very communicative about your feelings, but this could also be business picking up at this time with this energy. The King of Swords, you're very analytical in your way of thinking. You're very much the realist. There's also common sense kicking in at this time with this energy. The Ace of Swords, oh my God, we'll just say it's a busy week. The Ace of Swords, business picking up at this time. with this energy. So for some of you, this could be getting more hours at work too, okay? So for some of you here, this could be you being very tenacious and very ambitious when it comes to your career. The Knight of Swords confrontation is happening. For some of you, this could be dealing with the gossip. This could be people throwing you under the bus at this time. With this energy, I feel like you can be very analytical in your way of thinking at this time, and very much the realist, and you see things that other people don't see, okay? For some of you, this is a great time for anything intellectual. You do well in it at this time. The Seven of Wands, certain things can be a bit of a process with this energy as well, alrighty? Or you could be a little bit more of a realist when it comes to goals that you want or that you've implemented, and you're a bit more patient with your goals as well. But I do see confrontation and fighting happening. The Three of Swords, traveling, busy week for you with this energy here. Some of you could be online dating, and then for others of you, this could be an ex coming back into your life, and then for others of you, this is reconnecting with people from your past. The Magician card, dealing with separation or loss. For some of you, somebody is definitely trying to come back into your life, but I don't feel like you're having it. This could be an ex trying to come back into your life as well, or trying to communicate with you or talking to you, and you're going to tell that person off. You're going to fight. Okay, so that's what I see happening there. So you're over it, and you're like, why are you stalking me, and da 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 da, and all that good jazz and stuff like that. So you two are going to get into it. The King of Wands, I feel like this is a creative time for you. Great time for communications. You may find some creative ways to communicate to others at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like this is a beautiful time. You need to use your words more, okay? Because you're probably like the brilliant voice of common sense, and it's like when you speak, like other people listen. So it could be a situation here where somebody's trying to fight with you or something like that, and then whatever you say makes so much damn sense that it gets through the other person, and they're like, oh, you know what it is? You could be fighting with a Cancer sign this week. Okay, so I predict you're going to fight with somebody that's a Cancer sign this week, and they're going to they're upset about something. I already talked about it in Cancer video, so you can go check it out. But they're upset with you about something because they're putting up with a lot of your shit, and they're done putting up with your shit. They may find you to be very bossy at this time. And the thing is that they're going to try to prove that you're wrong. Okay, but unfortunately for you, they're dealing with their emotional life. They're seeing things through their emotional eyes, and you're seeing the reality of the situation. That's the problem. So it's very hard to debate you when somebody's trying to see through their emotional eyes instead of their, being logical and being about the facts. Okay, so that's what's going on here. The Two of Wands, I feel for some of you here that this is reinventing the self at this time. You're very creative at this time with this energy here. I do see decisions are going to be coming up that you've been sitting on your hands about, and I feel like this week you may be making a decision. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money, so this could be more money coming in at this time. For some of you, you could be fighting about money during this time period as well. The Hermit card, you can be more quiet and to yourself. This is epiphanies and self-realizations. For some of you, you could be talking to Spirit World at this time, and you could be receiving some beautiful messages from Spirit World with this energy here because you have more clarity in your mind at this time. So it's a beautiful time for meditation. Pay attention to your dreams at this time with this energy. For some of you, the focus on grandfather at this time, or the patriarch of the family, is coming into focus. The Seven of Cups, I see lots of thoughts of future at this time with this energy here as well. For some of you, you're dealing with legal matters this week as well with this energy here. For some of you, this could be dealing with like legal documents at this time, mortgage with this energy, housing. The Eight of Wands talks of traveling at this time, visiting family. Good news coming up for you with this energy. The Five of Cups, I feel like, yes, somebody's not thinking logically about a situation, or this could be you not over the past. For some of you, this is not like the past, like all the way in childhood. This could be something that, like, a lot of stuff that happened during Pluto in Aquarius is now coming up because Pluto in Capricorn is getting ready to leave officially and go into the sign of Aquarius. Ooh, where am I going? So Pluto is going into the sign of Aquarius. So for some of you, like I was saying, like if you were fighting with somebody for like 2 years ago and stuff like that, that stuff is coming back up. Or last year, same stuff, same issues with family members, your kids, adult kids, is coming back up at this time. So, you know, you could be really like not over certain situations, or both of y'all or all of you are not over certain situations and you're rehashing the past at this time with this energy. And then when Pluto goes into Aquarius, you might not be on speaking terms with certain people anymore with this energy here as well. So it's up to you what you want to do. Like the astrology said, compromise, compromise, compromise. The Five of Swords, I feel with this energy here, you can be feeling restless for change. Something has to give. You're really like fighting with certain people in your life during this time period as well. You can be feeling restless for change with this energy. This is also, fives are Aries energy as well. So this could be dealing with jealousies. For some of you here, this could be dealing with wanting a certain amount of loyalty, being about family. You know, you have expectations. Like Aries has expectations when it comes to their relationships with other people, you know, and it's like you have certain expectations when it comes to certain relationships in your life, all right? So you're feeling like certain people are not meeting those expectations with you as well. For some of you, this is a good time for starting a business. Well, not the best, no. No, it's not a good time for starting a business, but for some of you, the focus can be on business or a creative endeavor. I wouldn't start it now. I would start it like at a different time, not now, okay? Because all the planets are in retrograde and you kind of don't want to start a business when all the planets are in retrograde, okay? Alrighty, the Eight of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, you're definitely stuck in your ways of thinking. You're not over the past with this energy. You can be rehashing the past in your mind. You're not thinking logically about it. This could also be somebody else in your life that, again, Cancer sign or Libra, that is going through it, that is not over the past and past situations with this energy, is definitely being triggered this week, okay? The Three of Wands, recognition and success is coming to you as well. Emotionally confusing time for some of you here. The High Priestess card, I feel like you can be quiet and more to yourself. Very secretive energy, very restless introspection with this energy here as well. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's emotionally manipulative. The Four of Swords, confrontation happening. All right, definitely fighting, not thinking logically about a situation here with this energy. I would be careful with whose buttons you're pushing. You're going to be really fighting for real. You pushing buttons, you being passive aggressive, okay? And, you know, some people, and I feel like it has to deal with over money inheritance for some of you, not all of you, alrighty? So it could be like that kind of thing. I feel like there could be some resentment. You could be giving somebody else a hard time because you don't like a family member in your life and you don't want them to have something. This could be money. You don't want them to have money. So you're really giving everybody a hard time about their whereabouts or how to get into contact with certain people in your life. Or this could be other people doing that to you at this time as well. Okay, so there's some real Telemundo drama going on in some of your lives. The Ace of Coins, recognition and success, creating your own reality, mastering your money situation as well. The Four of Wands, I feel like you're more about your stability, your sanity here. You're about taking care of business during this time period as well with this energy, alrighty. Lots of wands, so you can be very creative. For some of you, you can be going on a spiritual retreat this week with this energy, of course, to celebrate the new moon energy. The Emperor card, you have a great level of self-control. I see joy around you, happiness at this time with this energy here. I feel like for some of you, you may not be on speaking terms with certain men in your life. Or this could be like, you know, certain things may no longer apply in your life, or you could be making too much at this time. So this could be dealing with like social services at this time with this energy here as well. Okay, you could be owing money to one of the government agencies here because you make too much. The Page of Swords, I feel with this energy here, somebody's definitely going to throw you under the bus at this time with this energy. Okay, so I see that coming up for you. The Devil card, dealing with a dominating person, but this person is best dealt with silence. For some of you here, I feel like you could be seeing somebody that's married. Alrighty, so I feel like that's coming up as well. I do feel like this person could be feeling oppressed in their relationship. Alrighty, so they could be having one foot in the door and one foot out the door. I feel like also this person could be like emotionally manipulative as well, so be careful with that. I do see you being kicked out of a situation. So if you have to leave a situation, just leave. And I see you fighting. And I feel like, you know, it's not just going to affect you, but other people are going to be affected by the situation when you leave as well. Alrighty. The Page of Wands, I feel with this energy here, you need to be careful with your giving energy. I feel like you give for the sake of giving and you don't really think about your giving, okay? So for some of you, you're very much in the generous spirit, in the giving spirit, and somebody is lying to you. Somebody putting you through a crisis situation when there is none. And the Fool card, I feel like you're going to be off doing your own thing. I feel like you're protective. You're protected, but your angels are protecting you from certain people in your life at this time with this energy, okay? You're not hanging around with the best crowd at this time with this energy. You're hanging around with a very fast crowd. I feel like some of you could be very much in love, and it's going to bring out your creativity at this time. I also feel like prayers are going to be answered during this time period as well. I love you, my Virgos. I'm going to go on to Libra. Show your love and support. Keep your girl busy with her business, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Help her grow. And thank you for everyone who has. Kisses. Mwah.